Now I would like to discuss about the network topologies in computer network. So what do you mean by the topology? The topology means how we are going to be physically arrange the nodes or the systems which are going to be interconnected. Suppose here we are going to be I am going to be considering the four nodes. I am interconnecting these four nodes like this. So I am going to write the definition here, refers the way which the nodes in the network are connected one to another. So here we are going to observe that here this is the one central node and remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nodes are there. This is like a star. And here all the nodes are connected in a ring fashion, rounded fashion. This is called the ring network. Here all the nodes are connected to a single common channel or single bus. This is known as a bus structure. Here we are going to be considered this is a one stem and the remaining is the one central hub and from sub nodes like that one hub to another one node to sub nodes like that. This is the tree and then interconnection between each and every node from this node to this node, this node to this node, this node to this node, and this node to this node. In the same way, from each and every node to each and every node, we are going to be call this one as a mesh topology. So we can arrange how we can arrange the physically or logically the interconnected systems within the network is known as the topology. There are several topologies. These are the most famous topologies. Bus topology. The first one is the bus topology. The second one is the ring topology. The third one is the star topology. The fourth one is the mesh topology. And fifth one is the tree topology. And suppose we are going to be connecting new topologies by interconnecting these topologies, by combining these topologies. But each and every topology in the network has its own advantages and disadvantages. Right? The first of all, I am going to be discussing about the bus topology. In the bus topology, each and every node connected to a single cable or a common bus. So here we are going to be connecting the devices in sequentially one after another. Right? This is the bus topology. What are the advantages of the bus topology? This is easy to, we are going to be establishing the network. You can easy to implementing simply considering one cable and we are going to connect the nodes to this cable. So this is very easy to implement and it is suited for the small networks. Suppose there are 2 to 3 systems, this is very easy to implementing this one. So the cost is also be less. These are the advantages of the bus topology. But what are the disadvantages of the bus topology? Suppose this is suited for the only small networks. Suppose 3 to 4 systems are below 10 or 20 systems, it is suited. This network topology perform well only limited number of nodes. When number of nodes is increased, suppose we are going to be connecting more number of nodes in the topology, the traffic or data transmission rate is increased, the bus is or the channel or the wire is very busy, we are going to be unable to mitigate the traffic successfully or we are unable to transfer the data from node to node successfully. So that is the second disadvantage. So the bus, what we are going to be say from these first 2 points, the bus topology is suitable for the low traffic, right? Suppose this is only a one central bus. Suppose there is a cutoff in the central bus. So the topology is divided into the system. Suppose this is one node in the topology, this is another node. Suppose there is no interconnection. The bus is cut due to the any reason. The two systems are disconnected. So and easy to isolate faults, it is not easy to isolate the faults. So because where the traffic is jammed and where the which node is working and which node is not working, to identify the nodes is very difficult. So and another one is all the nodes sense or all the nodes see the data with which is transferred to the bus. That is less security to the data. So this is the disadvantages of the bus topology. Next we come to the ring topology. What do you mean by the ring topology? Means we are going to be interconnect the nodes in a circular fashion, right? We are going to be interconnecting the nodes like that. So Suppose even the bus, this is advantage. Yeah, suppose in the bus topology, suppose there is disconnection, there is no communication between the one node to another node, but here there is nothing to be a problem. Even the ring is disconnected at one place, all the systems are interconnected. So here in ring topology, the nodes are connected in a closed loop connection. So the ring passes one in direction, but here we consider that in ring topology, the data is transmitted only in one direction, that is maybe in the clock direction or in the anti-clock direction, right? What are the advantages of the ring topology? The data is transmitting between the two nodes, passes through all the intermediate nodes. The central server is not required, right? There is no need of the a server. So all the data is transmitted in a circular and a closed path. The traffic is unidirectional, so the data transmission speed is increased because only in one direction we transfer the data. The data is transmitted in less amount of the time, right? So it is easy to possible we are going to be connected more number of nodes to the ring instead of the bus. Compared to the bus, we can handle the nodes easily on the ring, right? So this is adding and removing the nodes in the ring is very easy, and it is very easy to identify the fault and failures of the nodes within the ring, right? So in the ring topology, each and every node has an opportunity by generating the token, like how when we are go to a canteen, we get the token to get certain food, like that. The particular node which has the token, that has an opportunity, right, to transmit the data. So in ring, each and every node has an equal opportunities to transfer the data. The disadvantage is the data sent from one node to another node through is passed through all the nodes, because in a circular fashion it is passed all the nodes. Again, some security. Suppose we are going to be transfer the 1 to 5. So in this direction, all the nodes will be see the data. Then there is no security for the data. The next one is the star topology. In star topology, there is the central hub. We are connecting the number of nodes to the central hub. This is one node, this is second node, this is third node, and this is fourth node. So it is very easy to implement, and we are going to be transmit the data from point to point. That means one system to the other system directly, and we are going to be isolate the problems is very easily, right? And we can add, depending upon the capacity of the central hub, we can add or remove the new nodes to this one. But what is the major disadvantage of the ring topology is everything is depending upon the central hub. Suppose the central hub is failed, that means the central system or the maybe the central server, this one is fails, the entire network is failed. So this is the disadvantage is the star topology. The next one is the mesh topology. The mesh topology means this is like that, this is like that. Let us consider this is like that, right? And so here one node is there, another node is there, another node is there. So at each and every point and each and every junction, we are going to be consider a node. So here we are going to be number of nodes, or each and every node is interconnected with other nodes. So there are several alternative paths are available. Even the network is disconnected between any two nodes, the alternative paths are available to communicate to the particular node, right? So the network this is the fully meshed networks. So you can handle the traffic, and these are easily to handle the heavy traffic over the network. But what is the disadvantage of the mesh network is the mesh network we are going to be use n number of lines. That means to interconnect the n systems, we are going to be use n into n minus 2 lines. So it will be complicated to interconnected each and every system within the mesh topology, and to manage the systems within the mesh topology is complex. The final one is the tree topology. This is the combination of the bus topology and the star topology. Let us consider this is the central stem. from central stem to this is the sub one. From this sub one to the sub nodes are interconnected. So this is the tree topology. The tree topology is useful where the star and bus cannot be implemented directly, right? And each end segment is a dedicated link from the central bus. Thus failing of one segment does not affect the rest of the networks. The network can be explained by additional secondary nodes. The disadvantage is the multiple segments are connected to the central bus. Suppose the central bus is failed, the the central bus is failed, like in the bus topology, the tree topology is also be failed. And some other disadvantages are hybrid topology. We are getting the hybrid topology by interconnecting any two or more topologies. Suppose we are going to be interconnecting bus and star, or star and mesh, or mesh and mesh and ring, like that. Actually, right, we are going to be getting the hybrid network topology. So the hybrid network topology has its own advantages and disadvantages inherited from the previous topologies. Okay, friends, I hope you can understand this one. Thank you.